How do you educate people on 19,000 acres of habitat they've never seen before? You leave it up to the volunteers at the Midewin National Tallgrass Prairie Welcome Center.
Interpretation and education is really what we're trying to do. We're trying to interpret the prairie by showing you little snapshots of it, and we're trying to educate the people what prairie is, since nobody alive today has ever seen prairie. It's been gone for over 100 years, so this is our chance to show people what it might have looked like in the old days.
Once the grounds of the Joliet Arsenal, Midewin, which means healing in Potawatomi, is now part of a rehabilitation program to bring back Illinois' natural prairies. But it's going to be a long process and cover a whole lot of ground, and visitors don't always have the time.
If you were to take a full tour of this thing, it would take hours and hours. So what we're trying to do now is give people an experience, a taster of what prairie might be.
The immediate grounds around the Welcome Center are meant to incorporate as much of the prairie as possible.
So for a person who doesn't have a lot of time, they might come here to the visitor center and we might have them take a walk around the building, and we have maybe 150, 200 different types of indigenous plants. So we're going to get them associated with the various grasses that grow here, the wildflowers that grow here, and around the building we have some little wetlands. So they're just little pieces of what the prairie would look like if they went out into the field.
But for visitors not in a rush, there are plenty of options.
We'll walk down the trails. You can be right there with the wildlife. You can bring your bikes. You can have horses out here. It's just a really nice place to visit.
And volunteers hope this kind of prairie pride spreads beyond Midewin pastures.
So this is what we're trying to do, is bring a whole new concept to people, bring their prairie heritage back to Illinois people, and to have them proud of what we used to have that we've destroyed and now have an opportunity to bring back.
And there will be plenty of time to sow that seed. The Illinois Department of Natural Resources estimates it may take more than 20 years for the prairie to fully recover. This is Amy Enchelmeyer with Northwestern News Network.